Have you ever wondered why players like Ronaldinho or Neymar seem to be playing a different sport? While everyone else is stuck following the textbook, they're out there inventing things. They aren't just playing, they're expressing. Most coaches will tell you that creativity is something you're born with. You either have the flair or you don't. But I'm here to tell you that's a lie. Creativity isn't a gift from the gods, it's a biological state. Specifically, it's the result of a brain that has learned how to turn off its internal critic. If you feel stiff on the ball, if you always take the safe pass because you're afraid of losing possession, or if you feel like you have no ideas when a defender is in front of you, this video is for you. I'm going to show you how to unlock extreme creativity by rewiring your nervous system and entering the flow state. The biggest barrier to creativity isn't your lack of skill. It's your identity. You've likely built an identity as a safe player. You believe that a mistake is a failure rather than data. When you step on the pitch, your brain is in survival mode. It wants to avoid shame, so it keeps you in a box. You see a daring line-breaking pass, but your internal critic says, no. If you miss that, the coach will scream. So you play it sideways. Creativity requires you to destroy that belief system. You have to understand that every failed creative attempt is actually a victory for your nervous system. It's you telling your brain, I am allowed to explore. Stop faking confidence and start embracing the risk. Without the risk of looking stupid, you will never look genius. You cannot be creative if you are blind. True creativity in football is simply problem-solving at high speed. To solve a problem, you need information. Think about Kevin De Bruyne. He isn't guessing where the space is. He has a 360-degree map in his head. Most players only scan when they are about to receive the ball. By then, it's too late. The creative window has already closed. To be extremely creative, you must scan before the ball is even near you. You need to know where the defenders are, where the space is, and most importantly, where the space will be in 3 seconds. When you have this map, your brain doesn't have to think about what to do. It just reacts. This is how you move from calculating the game to feeling the game. There's a reason you can't think your way into a nutmeg. Creativity happens in your implicit memory, the part of your brain that handles things you do without thinking, like riding a bike. If you have to think, step over with the left, push with the right, you've already lost the 1v1. To be extremely creative, your technical skills must be so deeply ingrained that they are subconscious. This allows your conscious mind to focus on the big picture. This is why I talk about the fascia-driven athlete. When your body is elastic and your movements are fluid, you aren't fighting your own mechanics. Your body becomes a tool for your imagination. If your touch is heavy, your brain will be too busy worrying about the ball to ever see the creative pass. Master the basics so you can forget the basics. Creativity is the peak of the flow state. As I've mentioned in previous guides, flow happens when the challenge of the game perfectly matches your skill level. If you are playing in a league that is too easy, you get bored and stop being creative. If the league is too hard, you get anxious and play safe. To unlock extreme creativity, you must find your flow channel. During training, push yourself to the edge of frustration. Try the pass you think you can't make. Take the 1v1 you usually avoid. By constantly operating at the edge of your ability, you force your brain to find creative solutions to survive the drill. Eventually, these miracles become your new baseline. If you want to be creative, you need to feed your brain high-quality, creative data. Stop watching top 10 goals and start watching full match footage of creative masters. Don't just watch the ball. Watch their body language. Watch how they manipulate a defender's hips with a simple look. Creativity is often just deception. When you absorb these patterns, they get stored in your subconscious. Then, in the middle of a match, your brain will download a solution you didn't even know you had. You'll perform a flick or a turn and think, where did that come from? It came from the data you fed it. Extreme creativity isn't about doing rainbow flicks for no reason. It's about having the mental freedom to see the path that no one else sees, and the courage to take it. You have the skill. You just need to unlock the cage you've built around yourself. Stop playing for the coach, stop playing for the scouts, and start playing for the game. Drop a comment below. Who is the most creative player you've ever seen?